Thank you very much for attending today and testifying. I wanted to speak a little bit about the green light law and this situation that we're having currently with the federal government in terms of access for our global entry and trusted travel programs. It's my understanding, and I've spoken with the Department of Homeland Security over the weekend about this, and it's really quite a simple fix. It's just restoring access to CBP, Customs and Border Patrol, to our DMV database. Have you spoken with the DHS about this, and have they verified that to you as well?
So I talked to DHS, my counterparts at DHS on a routine basis about a number of subjects. In terms of this, the only thing that we've had a conversation was about a letter that was being sent to the state in regards to actions to be taken. But let me take it from a public safety perspective, from our perspective, in that if we have a public security or public safety issue at hand, and we have the JTTF, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, accessibility to information on any kind of criminal activity or security information that we need. And if we go back to the FBI as part of that JTTF as the lead, we have been able to accomplish anything that we needed to with that route into security information.
Okay, and I mean, can you please bring it back to the governor that it is just quite a simple fix? I mean, I understand he's doing this lawsuit. I don't think that's really necessary. Every other state that provides illegal immigrants with driver's licenses, and there's 14 others, they all comply with this requirement that they give access to CBP. And so it seems very logical in a post-9/11 world that we would just give them the access to the information. It seems illogical that we would prevent a federal law enforcement agency under the Department of Homeland Security to be able to access this information. And so I just wanted to talk about that. If you could please relay the message, and I will be doing so in my own way. And additionally, are there any concerns that you have with expired foreign documents being utilized to apply for driver's licenses here in the state of New York? Particularly after the New York State County Clerks Association has said that they don't have the ability to verify that they are authentic.
So we're not a criminal justice agency in itself, but our concern is as we relate to other law enforcement agencies and their investigations and to keep the public safe, what we do is go back to those connections through our information center, through the NICIC, back to the Joint Terrorism Task Force, back into the FBI that runs that force, and we have great relationships with them and have been able to gain access to information that's needed to provide security. So from our perspective as the agency and our responsibilities and tasks, we've been able to connect with the right sources.
Okay, but as a criminal, I guess a security expert, would you say it's problematic that the New York State County Clerks Association is saying its members are unable to verify foreign documents that are being utilized to apply for driver's licenses here in the state of New York?
Yeah, so I'm not familiar with what the county clerk's responsibilities are in collecting or verifying that information. From our perspective, from a public safety perspective, for the activities that we take a look at, it is, we have the venues, the avenues to get to the information that we need to be able to provide that public safety.
Okay, I mean, I think it should be something that should be on your radar, though. The State County Clerks Association has said that they can't verify these documents. That in itself is problematic, and certainly in a post-9/11 world with the 9/11 Commission saying that we should be more stringent when issuing government identification, instead of less stringent, that may be something we want to actually take seriously. So if you could please look into that and speak with your counterparts about whether this is something that is important or not, I would say that they would agree that it is important that we know who is actually applying for and who we are giving legitimate government identification to. And I appreciate your time. I may have another question, but I've run out of time at this moment. Thank you.